So I'll begin by just running our game and showing you guys what we got so far. So when you start the game, you'll see this is our traditional, title page. You'll see the title of the game, some background picture, and we got like some of the four basic options. New game, basically self-explanatory. You start from the very beginning of the game. Continue is probably going to be like, or it will be like, once you reach a checkpoint, we'll have the game in the save state, and when you press continue, it'll just begin from the previous save point. And options, right now we're just thinking about having sound options, adjusting the sound levels because the background music can get pretty loud or pretty low, and right now I changed it to like an audible level. And an exit button, just exit out of the game. So let's begin by starting the game. So once you see when we enter the game, there's music in the background. It was pretty high at first, but I changed it down to a lower level. And this is gonna be our health bar. It's O2 because we're trying to use it. We're setting it as an oxygen level. So you start off and we get some text giving us like a synopsis of the story. So we base this game off the Australian fires, and so the whole theme of the game is we're gonna be escaping from the fire. So we had some brief text, add a little bit of story, and you can see like we created the stage a little bit. We're planning to include slopes and like things that we can jump over, basically making an obstacle course because it's gonna be like a traditional 2D game. So right here we have fire, and this is gonna be one of our enemy obstacle courses. So when you touch the fire, we'll be losing health bar. As you can see in the upper left corner, our oxygen bar is going down. So our whole point, the system we're thinking about making for levels is when you at the end of the level there'll be a safe house, and once you reach a safe house, that's how you clear the stage. So as you can see, I reached the safe house, a bit of text appeared, and that's our stage clear button. So next, I'll be talking about the inner workings of the game within the Godot engine. So to begin with, this is how we got the background of our game. Basically, we have a bunch of images and we'll just import it into our system. Oops. Alright, so next I'll show you the stage template. And so this is the template that we used with the stage so far. This piece of code right here is basically when we reach the end of the game or the end of the stage, it leads us to the next stage, which is this location. Right now we haven't really created a stage yet, so it just kind of leads us to a test stage, which is kind of itself. This code right here is just showing that if our player does die, the music is going to stop playing. So next, let's talk about our stage's actual visual framework. So you can see this blue box right here is basically the window screen, and our health bar is always going to be the upper left corner, and you can see the player is always going to be in the center of attention. And right here, this box right here is basically showing our player hitbox, and this is how we create the hitbox. Maybe in the future we can design it where it's like a little bit sharper, but right now we're satisfied with how it's looking. So as we're moving forward, here's the fire again. And you can see we include a little smoke animation for the fire, but this is showing the fire's hitbox. And if you get hit by the smoke, you still lose health too. And right here is the trigger for our stage complete. This is showing us this is the safe zone. And once we reach here, the stage is complete. So the next steps we want to take with this game is we're going to want to make this first level more complete. And not only that, we're going to want to include more adversity to the player, because right now all we got is a little fire, and that's not very interesting if this is the only thing that's in our game. I'm probably going to want to include maybe like something to the landscape, maybe like a hole where you can fall off this map, or because we're also planning to add falling debris, so we'll probably have like random areas in the game where rocks or something will be falling down at you. So we'll probably be looking to add that in our next couple of steps. by the end of the semester, what we're going to be looking at is probably including at least 3 levels of the game, 3 fully fleshed out levels. That's our goal. And another thing we're going to be looking for to add to the end of the game is having a more complete title page, because as of right now it's pretty bare. We're going to want to have our save function working so we can actually use this continue button, and we're going to want to actually make our options button work. So right now nothing's happening. When we press it, all it does is make the screen bigger, which is one thing to do with an options button, but we're going to want to include much more than that. So yeah, that's all we got so far, and hopefully by the end of the semester we're going to actually have a fully fledged game with at least 3 levels. And yeah, I hope you like our project so far, and thank you for watching.